All right, here we have a 2020 Ford F-350 XL extended cab long box with the 7.3 gas. This is a real nice truck for a work truck, and it has got a lot of power. I've put a couple of miles on it, and let me tell you, it moves. It's got a nice $3,000 Tommy gate that does work. I'll show you that here in a minute. Nice aluminum headache rack. Nice spray-in bed liner. So this truck is ready to go. It even still has a backup camera there. We do have the original tailgate and the original bumper. It does go with the truck. There is a small, dent and scratch there. Other than that, and a couple of minor scratches, this truck is in really good shape. The paint's nice. It's, aside from that, 100% straight body-wise. And it runs and drives good. This is my first experience with the Ford 7.3 gas, and let me tell you, it is a nice truck. It makes a lot of power, and on the highway you're looking at about 15 miles to the gallon, roughly 14, 15, somewhere in there, which is really awesome for a big 445 cubic inch V8. It's a big motor. So nice clean door panels. You get power locks, power windows, power mirrors. All that is there. You get cloth interior with vinyl floors, which for work trucks, I really like these vinyl floors. They are super easy to clean. Just spray it down, scrub it up, wipe it clean, you're done. They're super easy to clean, and they're easy to maintain. They don't get hammered out like carpet does. Obviously, you got manual seats, lumbar support, back adjustment, and then, of course, forward and backwards. This is a super cab, that's what they call it. So, yeah, this door. So, from 2017 and up, Ford changed their doors so they have a double hinge, so they open all the way up, which is real handy, especially if you need, to get access to this whole area back here, for putting stuff on the floor back there, what have you. If you need that extra, clearance from that door, you have it, which is nice. You got your tire irons there. Behind the other seat over there is the jack. We'll show you that here in a minute. But first, we'll shut this for another second here. We'll hop in and we'll start this beast. So this is a one-owner, fleet-owned, fleet-maintained truck, and it has 82,000 miles on it. And you can see, I turn the key on, the oil pressure primes, and then it fires up. So, which, that's really, really cool too. It makes it a lot better than hard starting, because your oil's already priming the engine. It's already lubricating things before you even start the engine, which is a very good thing, especially for longevity and reliability. So obviously this is your current mileage. I'm not moving, I'm not driving, 0 miles to the gallon. Average is 14.7. Those were highway miles. As long as you're staying out of it, you'll get about 14 to 15 miles to the gallon in a big block V8. So, here you got all your controls. I'm going to turn that AC on because it is warm in here. 106 degrees outside. It is toasty. So, full screen backup camera. And I'm not sure if you can hear it, but it does have a reverse beeper outside the truck. You got your shift on the fly 4-wheel drive, 2 high, 4 high, 4 low, and electronic locker It says pull. You just grab the knob and pull it out. Here you have your steering wheel controls. Obviously this flips through the menus up there like you just saw. And then obviously your cruise controls, on, off, resume, cancel, and your speed settings. This is your radio controls, volume up, volume down, skip back, skip forward, menu, and your hands-free phone controls. So voice commands, mute, and pick up and hang up. So that's what you have for those. This is telescoping and tilt, so it's manual, levers there, and it does go up and down and in and out. Pretty straightforward. AC is pretty straightforward as well, hot, cold, on, off, nothing super fancy. You got USB input there, along with a round 12 volt outlet, and then you got two more 12 volt outlets up here. This is not navigation, it is only an XL, so it's not super fancy. Got a nice center console there, a decent amount of storage, and then this is center row jump seat, so which is nice and clean, and there's actually a decent amount of legroom up here. This also has under seat storage in the center, which is handy as well. You know, you want to utilize as much space as you can get, especially if it's a work truck. You never know what you're going to need to pack into it. Integrated trailer brake controller with adjustable gain, so, you know, pretty simple. It's beeping at me because there's no trailer connected, obviously. Yeah, headliner's in decent shape. Has a couple of blemishes. I think it's actually really pretty much just that one up there behind that light. So let's go to back here. They're not upfitter switches in this one. I just did another truck. It was a 19 and it had 6 upfitter switches right here in a line. This truck does not have those, but it does have other things. So yeah, again, these doors, super cool that they do that. Makes it real handy. The transit vans have been doing that for a while. Showed you under the seat there. You get rear cup holders back here, along with another little 12 volt outlet there. And yeah, let's go to the other side. Make sure this is unlocked here. So this is a real nice truck. Only has 82,000 miles and it makes a lot of power. You know, it's a good running truck. Tommy Gate, I'll show you that here in a minute once we're done with the interior. It's got a decent set of Cooper Discoverers on it. Good amount of tread, definitely get you through the rest of the summer, and probably, as long as you're not too hard on them, probably get you through the winter too. So nice clean door panels, no heavy scratches, no heavy stains. And the seats are pretty much the same way, save for the rear. You know, obviously there's a little bit of, you know, like it was rubbed and it's just kind of frayed there. But both of these bottoms fold up, so you can get, you know, full storage all the way across the back. You pull that and it goes back down. Get another loop right here, pull that, and there is your bottle jack right there. So pretty straightforward. You know, pretty much you've seen one, you've seen them all. A lot of them are set up the same way, especially in this newer body style. But nice clean door panel there. A couple of scratches. You know, again, it is a work truck. It's not a trailer queen, it's not a lariat, it's not super loaded out. It is a work truck, and it'll be a great work truck for somebody as long as they take care of it. So front seats are, you know, pretty stinking clean for being a work truck. And here you got your block off plug for your camera, which the camera was just moved when the tailgate was removed. You got your books in there, owner's manual and all the information. Passenger's airbag switch is in this cubby hole, glove box, and then there it goes. That is another little cubby space up here up front. So there it goes. Yeah, it was just stuck a little bit. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the interior. You know, not a whole lot to it. You do get a little cubby hole there. Perfect spot for a wallet. So let's go check out this Tommy gate. So it's got a safety latch on each side to hold it. You just pick those up, move them out of the way, and then the back folds down. It is spring loaded, so it's not super heavy. And then obviously you just pick this up and it folds down as well. So it's about 3.5 feet there of platform. And then you can see there's a button here, power on, and then there's a hidden button right in the middle of the Tommy Gate logo. You have to push that twice to activate the lift gate. So, and then goes down. So this is a hydraulic unit. It is fully self-contained. Everything is contained in the Tommy Gate portion. You know, behind this panel is the pump and the motor. So, and then to go up, you just go up. So, and it's fairly quick. It makes it real nice for, you know, loading and unloading if you got anything heavy. You know, if you're constantly moving pallets or something like that, you know, picking stuff up into the bed of the truck, it makes it super easy. And it's rated for 1,300 pounds. So that's quite a bit of weight to be putting on one platform and lifting, which, you know, if you have a use for it, great. If not, you know, we do have, they're not in the bed currently, but we do have the factory tailgate and the factory bumper that go with the truck. So there is that as well. Then you just fold it up and you can see those clip right into there and can't come out. And then you just make sure you turn it back off and you're good to go. So that's really nice. It's a $3,000 setup for that Tommy Gate, and it can be super useful to the right person. ProTech aluminum headache rack, $700 for a brand new one, and it just looks good. Let's pop the hood here and I'll show you this monster motor. So this is Ford's new 7.3 gas V8. Not to be confused with the old 7.3 diesel. This is a gas V8 truck. And like I said, it runs and drives real good. Takes a lot of power and gets, with the 10-speed behind it, gets about 15 miles to the gallon on the highway. So I'm real impressed with this motor. You know, I've heard a lot of good things about it. This is the first one that we've gotten to have, and you know, it's interesting dealing, you know, experiencing a new motor, and this one is, you know, a really good one. So here's a breaker for the Tommy Gate, and that's going right to the battery there. You know, if it trips, there's a little lever that comes out here, and yeah, that way you can't overload it. So there's that portion of it. We'll look underneath here. So again, this is a fleet-owned and fleet-maintained vehicle. This came from Washington, and as you can see, it is completely rust-free. There's no leaks, there's no drips. It is, you know, pristine under there. So that's all I have for you on this one. 2020 Ford F-350 extended cab long box 7.3 gas V8, one owner with 82,000 miles on it. So come see us. We're up here in Athol, Idaho. Give our website a visit at www.familymotorcoidaho.com.